Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah. And it's a good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, took and kicked them all out the door. Go on and try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move and keep them going till your life is overflowing, yeah. I do a dance of victory, cause now I'm living good. No, I'm not living like I used to be. I talk about things, talk about my mind. Now I'm free from the words that I left behind. I gotta jump for joy and shout aloud and make a sound. Oh, the world can stop me now, no. And on the music I will ride on the beat. Play my guitar while I'm stomping my feet, yeah. I gotta celebrate life and get excited about good times and good living. Come on, shout it out, hey! Take it up, take it over, take it out of control. Today I'm freeing my soul and now you got me singing, oh, hey, I'm feeling
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Phase 4 Scientific Health and Performance Center men's #1 pro stop of the 2017-2018 season. I'm Beltran-De, joined with CEO of the IRT and the IRT Network. I apologize for the lack of professionalism from our CEO.
I gotta say, Beltran-De, I'm so happy to be here. I am thrilled that as this tournament just continues and we're actually close to the end, I got to tell you, I can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. Very stressful coming into this. We've been very, very concerned, not in that we couldn't perform and do what we wanted to do, but just wanted to make sure that
you can't perform. That, you know what? That's not something I think our fans need to hear. All the same, I'm glad to see you, though. Great to be back on the air with you.
I don't feel like I can hear you. It's not a bad thing. Hold on. Oh, that's because you're over here now. Say words.
Words.
Hey, there you go.
Hey now.
We should just start over. I'm just kidding. Hey everybody, welcome to the IRT Network. Don't mind us, we're just kind of letting our proverbial hair down. I don't have any, it already went down years ago. We've got a great doubles match to bring you. It's the men's IRT Pro Doubles, the #1 seed, Waselenchuk and Ben Croft, taking on the #3 seed, Alvaro Beltran and Daniel De La Rosa. This is going to be a fantastic match, and what a way to lead us into the U.S. Open with this great marquee matchup. A battle of titans on the show court here at the Phase 4 Scientific Health and Performance Center Pro-Am. This is going to be fantastic. Beltran-De, what are your predictions?
Well, you've got a great clash of the titans here. The #3 seed, Beltran De La Rosa, taking on Croft Waselenchuk. It's so hard. This is actually a pick'ems match. You might have 1 versus 3, and you might automatically default #1. You can see Kane, and anywhere Kane's in a draw, you're going to think, well, this has got to be his match. Guess what? You've got Croft, one of the best right-sided doubles players in the modern era today. You have Kane, who is every time at the swing of the racket, he is creating history. They're both proven in doubles. But then you take a look at this team. This is practically a heavyweight world championship team here out of Mexico. De La Rosa, Beltran, both winners in world doubles, both winners in doubles, period. You have Alvaro, who's in the best shape of his life. Danny is almost like a brick wall over there, very tough to pass. And on top of that, they're active professional players in the singles draw. So this is literally a pick'ems match. I'd like to think that maybe De La Rosa and Beltran might have the slight advantage in the respect that they have more time playing together. They're active professional players, and they gel really well together. But then again, Croft and Waselenchuk have had professional wins in this year and the last. So we'll see how things go as we head into game #1 of the Pro Kinetics Finals, the men's professional doubles.
All right, here we go. Croft up top. Daniel De La Rosa back deep, shoots the ball, cross court to Ben, double dribble off the foot. And Daniel De La Rosa, Alvaro Beltran strike first.
One serving zero.
Now, pro rules are a little different than the singles rules. Matches are best 2 out of 3 to 15 with a tiebreaker to 11. You still only get 1 timeout, and you only have to win by 1. Yeah. Waselenchuk holds up for Daniel, doesn't want to roll out the ball and his right foot, and that is an avoidable hinder, side out at 0-1.
And Scott McClellan back on the call here.
Alvaro skips the ball at the encroachment line. Also want to mention, we were able to talk with Rocky Carson after the last match. He is, in fact, complaining about his knee. It looked like his, I believe his left knee was extremely painful, he said. He wanted to try the best he could to make it through. He's playing in Vegas, one event in Vegas, and then he says that he'll be healthy for the U.S. Open. Rocky's the Iron Man of racquetball. He hasn't missed an event in 16 years, so we hopefully, we wish him well. We want to see a very speedy recovery and can't wait to see him at the U.S. Open. Skip ball off the racket of De La Rosa.
That's great coverage from De La Rosa. Beltran leaves that up. Kane sniffed it out. De La Rosa right there, but sends it into the ground.
Beltran down deep, now up top. Ben back, shoots, cross court, right to De La Rosa, who swings and misses.
4, serving 1.
I got to say, I really miss seeing Ben on the court in singles, and I'll take what I can get with Ben Croft, one of the best players we've ever seen, one of the best defensive players and getters I've ever seen play the game.
Half out.
And there's a great shot,
4,
half out.
1.
4, serving 1.
No doubt one of the best singles players that we've seen in about the 10 years, as he does have a Tier 1 victory that we won, I believe, in the state of Utah. But I much prefer to watch him in doubles. It is for sure what he's better at. He's made a living off of it.
Kane wide to Alvaro. Now Ben takes the court into the center, into the corner. Great shot from Croft.
5, serving 1.
5-1. Here in the Pro Connect Finals, the double feature. Slap Z.
Skip.
Ball looked like it was a
Side
skip,
out.
called skip, side out.
1,
nice
serving
start
5.
here for the world seeded number 1, Waselenchuk-Croft. They have a 4-point lead here as they go to do some defense here when De La Rosa and Beltran get back in the box. And are you kidding me?
1, serving 5.
Looks short, called
Second
short.
serve.
Second serve coming up again. The matches are best 2 out of 3 to 15, tiebreaker to 11. Ben shoots it down the line. A little jammed up. Oh, and then skips the ball as the ball is shooting right back at him. He was
2, serving 5.
unable to get it to the front. 2-5 now. De La Rosa serves in the center of the court. Kane shoots it to Alvaro. Tied up. Alvaro with a nice shot there. Now Kane with a
Side out.
great put down.
That's
5,
smart on
serving
Kane
2.
to come over. Both airs have come off the racket of Croft. Stops the bleeding, even though they still have the lead. Get back in the box.
Down. Half out. 5, serving 2. Skip.
Croft
Side
has
out.
had a few skips here in the
2,
opening
serving
part
5.
of this game. 2-5. Beltran with a drive serve, forehand side. De La Rosa's got to get out of those touch shots up front.
Half out.
Unless he's got the court. Kane
2,
retouches
serving
the
5.
touch for a half out. 2 serves 5. High lob right down central. Kane will cut this off. Shoots it to Daniel on the run. Got a nice get off the back glass. Ben on the fly to Alvaro, who puts it up top. Kane back off the glass. Cross court. Alvaro's covering and a skip off the sidewall. Great rally.
And I like to see, I mean, you figure that Beltran
5,
and De La
serving
Rosa
2.
have had a long term as well as Kane. Ben obviously only in the doubles right now, but you're seeing the players get a little more familiar with how this match is going to be. It's going to be fast-paced.
Point.
The shots are going to be near pristine.
6, serving 2.
And you're getting that sense that players are finally warming up into this match here early on at 6, serving 2.
6-2 drive serve right back to Daniel. Ben into the corner. Oh, and another
out.
touch miss. Ben looking for the dink, got the donk, doesn't count.
6, serving 2.
6-2 high lob serve, no slap Z. Daniel to the ceiling. Croft showing some nice patience there, goes up top. Daniel's going to shoot this down the line, and a great shot from De La Rosa.
Of all things to be impressed
2,
with, I've
serving
always been
6.
impressed with the ability of the hands of Croft as he goes to the ceiling. It's a delicate touch. That time, De La Rosa takes a gamble and it works out.
You know, it's funny you say that. In talking with Rocky Carson years ago, we were talking about Ben on the air, and he said one thing a lot of people don't recognize is that Ben Croft has the best ceiling ball shots in
3,
the game.
serving 6.
A lot of people just go to the ceiling for defense, but Ben actually executes those near perfectly, as I just jinxed him. Almost every time. Alvaro's got to get that off the back glass.
Great
Kane
moves.
calls off Ben, empties the court, can't put that down. Now Daniel off
Half
the
out.
sidewall, can't come up with it. Half out.
3, serving
Right,
6.
and he's leaving his team out to dry right now by not putting those touch shots down, but once he does get those going, he is quite deadly with them.
Beltran up top.
Shot.
Nice
Set
shot
out.
from Kane. You know, Beltran comes into this season looking absolutely fantastic. I don't know that I've
6,
seen him in this
serving
good a
3.
shape in a long time. Cannot wait to see what Alvaro does throughout this season. Looking very good here at the first event of the year. Drive serve into De La Rosa. Pounds that
Yeah.
ball, and a great pickup from Croft. Croft there with an around-the-world shot. Nice defensive shot. Dives in the backcourt. Kane with an opportunity into the corner to De La Rosa. Now Kane on the run goes wide. And De La Rosa can't handle the shot. Best rally of the match so far.
No doubt entertaining to say the least.
7, serving 3.
Pretty much had everything there. You know, getting back to your ceiling ball point, the only other person I've seen that can hit a ceiling ball as good, if not better, and I'm not sure why we're talking about
Skip.
ceiling balls, but
Point.
since you brought it up, Jason Menino.
8, serving 3.
8-3 over the halfway point for Waselenchuk and Croft here in game 1.
Gotta love it.
Point.
So
I tell you what, the margin of error on Daniel De La Rosa and making the ball between
Kane.
Kane and Ben.
It's a warning for pushing him out of the way.
No way. No way.
You're not while your partner's hitting. 9, serving 3.
And John, that's
9-3.
super interesting because part of positioning is doubles. It should be physical in the center court.
Yeah, you know, I like the serve that Ben is shooting into Daniel De La Rosa, but he has come very, very close many, many times to Kane on the re-rip. Nice shot there and a
9,
half
serving
out.
3. Two. 10, serving 3.
And this is a very quick start for the number 1 seeded team, Kane, Waselenchuk, and Croft. A win here, no doubt, would get them the number 1 seed at the U.S. Open.
Kane, a ceiling ball between the legs. Daniel into the corner, nice shot. Good coverage. Now Kane has to bail out. Ben with great hands from Croft for the quick re-kill.
11, serving 3.
11-3, huge lead for Croft and Waselenchuk. Not a terrible time to take a timeout. I think we have an equipment timeout.
You know, something to watch here, too, and I've been watching it all tournament, you know, the first 2 games or so that the number 1 seed team has played. One thing that can go unnoticed because we get so caught up in the shots is the positioning and the holding of center court. You're going to notice almost every single time Croft is going to try to seal out Beltran. That's one of the last guys you want in the front court with the good hands that he has. And in general, whether they have good hands or not, he's keeping them back. He's allowing a margin of error in the front court because now these guys will have to scurry and move around, not a complete direct path to the
11,
ball, any
serving
ball
3.
left up. So watch that on the screen as we continue this Pro Kinetics Finals of the men's doubles for the positioning of these guys in the front court.
Croft back off the glass, down the line. Alvaro with a great shot behind the back to go to the ceiling. Daniel calls for Alvaro to get that one. Now Ben sets up, forehand shot goes wide. There's Alvaro, can't put it down, and Kane re-kills.
12, serving 3.
Huge lead here once again, 12-3. I'm sure that the chat box is going crazy. Sorry, I'm not able to keep up with that and the match, but hope you're all having a great day enjoying this. Croft winds, delivers on the forehand into the corner. Daniel with a nice re-kill. Ben up top. Beltran showing some patience to cross forehand, which is absolutely deadly. Down the line, and a great shot from Ben Croft.
You know, Ben,
13,
with somewhat of a
33.
sluggish start going into this, has become super consistent now in the latter of this match. 2 points away from a Game 1 victory.
Nice pickup again from De La Rosa. Ben way up front into the corner, good coverage. Kane seeing the open spot, goes to the right-hand side and hits a nice pass shot that jams up De La Rosa on the left-hand side of the wall.
14, serving 3.
Unbelievable athleticism by both of these teams. 14-3 is the score here in the first. Drives Z, the backhand side. De La Rosa's got to take this, goes with an around the world shot. Kane back deep. Ben gets on his knees to get out of the way from that one, and a great pickup. Off the back glass, De La Rosa wide. Ben's there with a double dribble off the racket and a side out finally for De La Rosa and Beltran, who have some ground to make up.
Yeah, this is a big task at hand. They put themselves in a 12-point deficit here against two guys who are shooting at a high rate in the latter of this first game. And as we have this short break in time, we want to definitely thank the Bay Club. We want to thank Phase 4 Scientific Health and Performance Center, Forster Physical Therapy, Coast to Coast Computer Products, Pro Kenix for being a sponsor of the finals, Racquetball Warehouse, the official manufacturer.
Point.
And even DLR, having the smallest frame on the court, uses his body there as he goes cross court.
High lob serve cross, takes this, goes cross court. Daniel's there to go to the ceiling. Big setup for Ben. Down the line and a good shot. Good coverage from Beltran, who's got that one too. Kane into the corner. De La Rosa with a nice coverage. Kane steps down the line and a great shot from the king of racquetball for the half out, 4-14.
And you're just seeing, I mean, even while DLR and Alvaro are in the service box, this is a one-sided affair of who's shooting and who's playing defense.
High lob. Kane back. Oh, he pulls the string. Alvaro's covering nicely. Ben with a great pickup there. Daniel back deep. Overhead and catches the sidewall for the rollout. Great shot from Daniel De La Rosa.
5 serving 14.
5-14. Game number 1. High lob. Kane on the backhand into the corner. Alvaro says, get back there. Kane says, okay to the ceiling. And now Alvaro with an opportunity. Oh, and he missed the shot. The whole crowd was waiting for that explosive shot from Beltran. Does not connect. Game point number 2 for Croft and Waselenchuk. 14 serving 5. Drive serve. Daniel. Oh, and Daniel De La Rosa only rolls out half the ball there. You got to roll the whole ball out in the IRT. New ball comes in. The Pro Pin HD is the ball of choice. The IRT would like to thank Head Pin for providing a great partnership there. The ball matters and the best in the world play with the Pro Pin HD. Back to the action we go at 14-5. Drive serve. Short serve call.
Second serve.
High lob. Alvaro. Cross court. Kane's there into the corner. Daniel with a nice re-kill. Big setup for Beltran. Needs this one to put down. Ben covering nicely. Catches the sidewall. Game 1 goes to Croft and Waselenchuk. We'll be back in a moment with more great racquetball action right here on the IRT Network.
One of the biggest goals is to just get some of the top up-and-coming pros an opportunity to play at the professional level. Getting to those events and paying for some of those expenses, keeping it to their expenses to a minimum, which then allows them to focus on now just winning rather than coming out of their pocket to try to perform at the highest level. Not too many of the pros get to make a career out of sports. That's what we're doing. We're living our dreams when every time we step on that court and we have an opportunity to compete at the highest level. It's what we dreamed of every moment we started from a young age to where we're at right now, and hopefully dreams to even be better than that.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Phase 4 Scientific Health and Performance Center. We are live right here for the Men's Pro Finals in the doubles division. And thank you very much to Phase 4
Game 2.
and Bob Forster Physical Therapy.
Serve. 0 serving 0.
Providing funding to make this event happen. 0 serving 0. Waselenchuk and Croft up 1 game to none. Alvaro into the corner. Ben covering nicely. He's got to get out of the way from that. Beltran back deep down the line and a good shot, but Croft covering. Oh, and it catches the crack in the back wall. Great first rally here and a great pickup. Kane clears the court, goes wide. Daniel up top and a nice get there. Wow, that ball skipped. It looked like ball called skip. Great rally, though. If that's any indication of how this second game is going, I'm going to need a sweatband soon.
Yeah, that's great stuff. DLR is definitely taking off the long sleeve. I assume he came in the court wearing it just to heat up his body from some of the strain maybe his lower back was facing. He's definitely feeling a little more warmed up. So the gloves are off, as they would say, and Blayton Blanton is on the court. Never mind, he sent in his substitute, newly formed grandfather, Daryl Key, in the house, checking out his son-in-law here, Daniel De La Rosa. By the way, we want to wish Yosio Repez a good luck as she heads into labor. Hopefully we see Rocio and Mike Orr's baby come out. We'll let you know the news on that. A lot of babies happening lately, John.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of babies, we want to say thanks to Rob Blanton for helping us all weekend. He's done a fantastic job. He tagged in Daryl Key there.
Zero, serving 0.
Either way, we certainly appreciate his help. High lob, sir, forehand side. I love me a Blanton. Ben with a great shot.
Half out.
Excuse me. Ben
Zero,
with a great
serving
shot
0.
there. Got me a little choked up.
Hey now.
Croft
Set out.
and Kane up by 1
Zero,
game.
serving 0.
No one's yet to get off the 0 mark here in this second, but I believe we are going to have a great doubles final. The action is absolutely red hot on center court here at the Phase 4 Pro-Am. Croft, drive serve.
Second serve.
Second serve coming up.
If you're enjoying this action, we'll definitely be seeing the men's pro doubles featured again October 4th to the 8th
Skip.
in downtown
Half out.
Minneapolis at the U.S. Open of Racquetball.
0, serving 0.
Also want to send a shout out there to Three Wall Ball, hosting over 500 players in handball, paddleball, and racquetball.
Yeah, I want to say good luck and great event to Hank and Mike Coulter and all those guys out there in Vegas. Oh, wow, what a great shot. Beltran steps up, short hops, and buries it into the corner. Yeah, that Vegas event's such a great opportunity for racquetball. Thank
Zero,
you
serving
again
0.
to Hank Marcus and Mike Coulter and all those guys for really putting racquetball literally right on the Vegas Strip, and some great exposure there. Thank you for what you guys do. Daniel can't put that one away. Now tied up. Ben will short hop that in the corner. They're pounding De La Rosa over on the left-hand side. Now Beltran has to take this off the sidewall into the corner.
Yeah,
Alvaro
baby.
Beltran, smooth as butter.
And DLR actually has a physical task ahead of him. When Beltran shoots, he's got
One,
to do the
serving
best
0.
job of being a pillar of salt, keeping Kane on his hip.
Waselenchuk off the glass into the corner and a great shot.
1, serving 0.
1-0. High lob. Kane cuts this off into the
Shot.
corner.
Oh my gosh.
Good shot. Side out.
Absolutely destroyed in the right court.
0, serving 1.
Zero one. Croft, drive serve to De La Rosa, short serve
Short
called.
serve. Second.
Second serve coming up. High lob to Alvaro's forehand. Alvaro will go cross court to Kane. Kane's there into the corner. No, shoots it down the line. Now back deep. He's going to shoot this off the back glass. Alvaro's covering. Can't put it down. I'm going to say right now, in order for De La Rosa and Beltran to win, I think Beltran's going to be the difference maker right here. Right now, Daniel is playing a lot of great defensive shots, and Alvaro has the shot-making ability. Look at that, great pickup, but 2 bounces called.
An excellent read there from DLR, and you're right. You know,
2,
Beltran
serving
on the
1.
right side over here, he's really trying to warm himself up into this match. The intensity that Croft and Waselenchuk are playing with is on another level right now. But then you see a shot like that and you're
Half
wondering,
out.
okay, here comes Alvi, here comes De La Rosa right now.
Yeah, Alvaro has always been a slow starter. Takes a while to get back into it. The problem with doubles is it's 2 out of 3, right? You don't get too many times, too many opportunities to make a comeback. It's much harder to come back and start slow. And so as Kane and Ben are up here, 2-1 and up 1-0. Beltran and Daniel
2 serving 1.
need to connect with the front wall. A little bit higher percentage. Slap Z-serve. Croft is right there. Daniel tied up, goes to the ceiling. Ben Croft, one of the best forehands we've ever seen in the game. Can't put that one down. Kane steps up, reverse pinch into the corner.
And Daniel's got to change his approach to how he's going to control the front court. I know he fancies, and at normal times, fires his hands really well. Right now, it's miscuing, and it's allowing Kane to feast in the front court.
Kane winds, delivers into the corner. Alvaro steps up. I think he skipped it. He did. Looked like he may have tripped. Got a little tied up on Ben's feet. Couldn't really tell there.
4 serving 1.
And Croft and Waselenchuk up 4-1. Cameron Meek says, very glad to see a healthy Ben Croft on the right side. We are too. Ben had an absolute horrible injury to his shoulder about 3 or 4 years ago now at this point. And I was worried we'd never see him again, and here he is. Looking pretty stinking good. Croft will cut this off, goes cross court. Daniels there with an opportunity, goes down the line. Kane with a re-kill.
Half out.
Yikes.
1 serving 4.
He's just been absolutely deadly. The focus and the determination, creating his lineage right now.
Kane clears the court. Alvaro with a nice re-kill. Wants 2 bounces. 2 bounces called. And a point to De La Rosa. Beltran.
2 serving 4.
2-4.
Beauty. That is a cutter right there.
Point. 3 serving 4.
Daniel De La Rosa wielding a nice cutter in the forehand corner with his Pro Kenix racket. And another one. That time off the backhand.
4 serving 4.
DLR playing at a very high level. And they've made this second game ultra competitive, 4-4 early on.
Skip. Set out.
Alvaro had the shot he was looking for, had the opportunity, comes up with splinters there, and knows he missed a big
4
opportunity.
serving 4.
You know what though?
4-4.
He's been miscuing, but his movement has definitely improved
Absolutely.
over this game.
Yeah, he's one step ahead of where most players are. He's going and anticipating where the ball is gonna be, not where it is.
Short,
And he's
second serve.
moving to it. He again, great phrase. He's just miscuing right now, but that should not last. Much tighter game here at 4 apiece. Second serve, high lob serve. Alvaro will cut this off, shoots it down the line. Ben goes cross court. Now Kane goes wide. Alvaro picks it up nicely. Ben shoots it back to De La Rosa, who's tied up. Now Ben off the glass. Goes. It looks like he was
Half out.
going for a cross court shot. Maybe should have gone down the line. Skips it there for
4
the half
serving
out
4.
at 4 apiece.
And that's
Hey
a
Randy,
big
hope
break
you're having a
for
great day.
The number 3 seeded team in this draw. Ben's been playing pretty consistent since the latter of the first game and going into second.
Beltran up top. Ben as well. Daniel trying to, no, he goes with a weird around the world shot, throws everybody out of position. Now Alvaro with an opportunity again and comes up short, skipping it off the side wall.
That's okay. Alvaro is kind of one of
5
those guys
serving
too that
4.
he manages his anger really well. He's one of the few players that can get angry, still stay loose, but he gets angry in a positive way, if that makes any sense. He will get himself going, and that's the kind of support he's going to need. Daniel
4-35.
comes in, cleans it up, stops the bleeding after only 1 point. He's giving that confidence to Alvaro right now. He's allowing him time to work himself in the mat. And another shot right there. Alvy can feel it. You know inside of him right now, he's trying to offer that same support back to DLR that he's provided him.
That's a great shot.
And there it is. This is where that confidence that Daniel's been offering all
6
match.
serving 5.
Now Alvy able to contribute. He feels good about that.
I think we're going to have a replay. Replay is called.
And that should be
6,
unavoidable,
serving
but
5.
McClellan is just going to call a replay there. And as I say, the ball never
7,
lies.
serving 5.
They get the point anyways, 7-5 off a gift from the forehand of Croft.
The largest lead of the match is right here for either of these two players, but that's a heck of
Skip.
a lob
there.
serve. Alvaro is really dialing them in there.
8, serving
The
5.
fact that Ben got that to the front wall is pretty impressive. That was very
yeah.
difficult.
Ben's got some of the best hand-eye coordination that the doubles game, singles game can offer.
Skip. Half out.
We talked earlier about Ben's ceiling
8,
balls.
serving
Watch
5.
when he hits them, especially on serve returns, they very rarely will come off the back wall. That's very hard to do. Most players, again, just put the ball up, but most of Ben's ceiling balls, especially on serve returns, just don't come off the back. Alvaro with a big opportunity here, goes wide. Kane's there with a nice pickup. And a broken ball.
Yeah, that last point that led to a second serve for DLR. DLR, when he sent that ball skipping, it's one of those moments you have to understand how important it is. You received a gift, you've had a couple good
8,
points.
serving 5.
You need to land that shot in that moment. Now that should be a 9-5 game for server. Now we're second server 8-5. Just game management. Wow. Unreal good stuff from
I
DLR.
thought that ball skipped.
It looked like sidewall front.
9,
Kane is
serving
going to give
5.
the thought. The score is called. No appeal.
Wow. I definitely think I saw skip on that one, but either way, we keep playing. Ben, back deep, will shoot this, goes down the line, and Alvaro's covering nicely. Like a panther in the woods, Alvaro jumps on that one, forcing the timeout. Timeout on the court, 10-5 rather. De La Rosa Beltran up by 5. We'll be back in a moment. More great racquetball action coming your way live. This is the IRT Network.
Only in you can I be me. Only in you I find my peace. Lord, it's your love that pierces deep, deep to the very heart of me. And I hear you say, angels hear her sing.
Oh,
10,
hey.
serving 5.
Nice solo there, Pineda.
Phase 4, Scientific Health and Performance Center, being brought to you by the ProCanix Finals here for the men's doubles IRT Finals. I'm Brian Pineda, joined live with John Scott. We had a
Yes, you
timeout in game number 2 after a punishing first game from the world number 1, 15-5.
Shot, side out.
Croft and Waselenchuk find themselves a touch
5,
behind
serving
here.
10.
5 serving 10. After a timeout, they get the side out, now back in the box. Right there on it, Alvy going for a bit much there, but great communication nonetheless from the number 3 seeded team in this draw. Fortunate break will give Croft and Waselenchuk off the schneid of 5. Now 6 serving 10.
Ben looked like he may have hurt his left ankle a little bit there. What's up, Adam? He's the owner of Racquetbox. He's a huge racquetball fan. He's created this cool racquetball subscription box company, offering a convenient way to get fresh gear sent to you automatically. You can choose monthly or quarterly delivery, and plans start at just $28.99 for a guaranteed $40 or more in value. Check them out online at racquetbox.com today. Support those who support us. Back to the action off the short serve.
Short. Second serve.
Second serve coming up.
Great hands from the right side of Croft over there. DLR had a beat on it, comes up just short of the front wall.
7 serving 10.
They're closing the gap now. Once a 5-point lead, now a 7 serving 10 for the number 1 seed.
7-10.
Short, second
serve. Second serve coming up. Great timeout so far for Croft and Waselenchuk. High lob serve here. Beltran, that's a great lob serve. Beltran to the ceiling, came back deep, shoots, winds, delivers into the sidewall, and
Penalties, half out.
that's a double avoidable hinder.
7 serving 10.
It happens in doubles. Ben Croft had either side tied up there. 7-10 drives the Daniel back deep with an around the world shot. Kane now goes, skips the ball.
And that's a fortune
10,
break. So this is one of those
7.
moments where you got to be in game management mode. You're not going to get too many freebies off the forehand of Waselenchuk. It's very important to get a point here.
Croft shoots that cross court. Kane now wide. Alvaro on the run. He's got it. Can't get out. Oh, lay. Oh, what a great get after the dance out of the way. Alvaro right back. Daniel tied up, and Kane puts it into the corner. I want to see an instant replay for one reason. I want to see an instant replay on the get out of the way from Alvaro Beltran, who was appearing to be auditioning for Dancing with the Stars here on the IRT network.
– 11 serving 7.
Lob serve right on the wall, bend to the ceiling. Watch this, probably won't come off. Now it does because I jinxed him, of course. Croft camping on that and a nice, easy put down.
11 serving 7.
They did get the 1 point after another fortunate skip there from Kane, but that time a side out. 11-7 now. And a good call there from
12
Croft.
serving 7.
Good shot from Alvey.
Lob serve, Kane into the corner, Alvaro up top. Kane with another opportunity to Daniel, who puts that to the ceiling. Now Ben clears the court, forehand into the corner. I tell you, Croft is really putting some balls down nicely.
7 serving
That's
12.
an absolute pure forehand.
Drive serve. Croft sets up, shoots it down, leaves it up though. Alvaro right back to Ben, who hits a weak shot. Oh, and Alvaro comes up with splinters on the left-hand side. Opportunity missed.
Momentum right now is on Beltran-De Rosa. Skips
8
like
serving
that
12.
are going to shift this momentum, give the confidence back to the world number 1 team who already has game 1 in the book.
Short. Second serve.
That just looks too easy. That's a hard shot to make.
And after a couple
9 serving
miscues, he
12.
goes for an overhead cross court like that and comes up with the winner. Like I said, that confidence is building back up. And a couple miscues here from Alvey.
10 serving 12.
2 points into it. If we see another mistake here, it's very important maybe they take a timeout if they have one. Cool things down.
10-12 on the head pen scoreboard. Alvaro with a nice pickup there. Now he goes to the ceiling. Kane way up front and buries it. 10-12 on the scoreboard.
And that's the first point that they've earned
Timeout.
right there. Mistakes have been coming plentiful, so that's just an extra boost to the ego here. And we're going to take a short timeout in the break. When we return, more action from the men's Pro Kinetics doubles final at the Phase 4 Scientific Health and Performance Center. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the Phase 4 Scientific Health and Performance
11,
Center. Here's
serving
one
12.
of John's favorite things going on right now, doubles. And Croft and Waselenchuk have turned this into a one-point game after a timeout from De La Rosa and Beltran.
Skip.
An unfortunate miscue. We're all tied up. This has become a 3-point
12,
game
serving
now.
12.
Clearly momentum on the side of the world #1 team as they have made up a 5-point deficit. DLR and Beltran both hitting miscues now, offering 3 of those points in the comeback. You've got to wonder if they can come up with the goods here. If not, this will be over in 2.
12, serving 12.
12 serving 12 now.
Make it 13.
That's right.
It's a great shot from Croft.
13, serving 12.
Really would love to see a tiebreaker here. Drive serve. Daniel up top. Bin shuffles back into the corner, leaves it up. Daniel
Good.
puts it
body
right at
shot.
the ankles and right at the shoestrings of
13, serving 12.
And that's a smart shot from DLR. Catches Kane instead of going to the patented corner, which he loves to do, goes right to the body. So freaking tough. Puts
14,
himself
serving
in the
12.
driver's spot to run away here with the match. 14 serving 12 off a great 5-point comeback. And here we go. That's super tough there from DLR. This is last chance
12,
Island.
serving
You have to
14.
think every shot is going to count.
Here comes a high lob serve, or excuse me, half lob serve. Bin fights that one off. Alvaro really needs to put this down, goes wide and breaks the ball.
There's a break right there. Could have been a plum. Instead, we're going to get a new ball in
Replay,
here.
12, serving 14.
12-14 here in the second. Alvaro's going to stick with this high lob. Bin will cut that off, goes cross court to Daniel.
Miscommunication right there from Croft and Kane. And that's a fortunate break for De La Rosa and
13,
Beltran.
serving 14.
Costly, no doubt, to the #1 seed. Still 2 points to go now for the #3 seed, Beltran and De La Rosa.
13 serving 14. Lob serve. Croft again, cross court. Daniel's there. We're into the rally. Kane will shoot this into the corner. Nice pickup. Opportunity for Kane. Huge setup at the encroachment line into the corner, and a fantastic shot from Waselenchuk.
Oh, the support
13,
Kane can
serving
offer
14.
off flat shots like that is incredible.
Good job for Ben to fight that ball off. Alvaro cross court.
Replay.
Should be an avoidable held up there for De La Rosa.
Well, there's two schools of thought there. Yes, there was definitely
13,
a hinder
serving
there, but the
14.
ball hit Alvaro before it bounced twice. After it came through, they're going to
Once the
argue
referee
that was
calls
a screen.
hinder, the ball is dead. So
Oh no, I agree. I'm just saying Alvaro got a little fortunate right there.
Replay. 13 serving 14.
2 replays in the last 2 rallies at 13-14 late in this game, late in the match. Oh, Daniel with an opportunity but comes up short. Man, that ball was moving. Great try rather by Daniel. Just could not quite catch it. 2 serves for the match right here.
and some
14
fortunate
serving
calls
13.
there coming late in this match for Waselenchuk and Croft. Allow them back in the box after a blistering missile down the left sideline. Match point 14, serving 13.
Short.
Serve.
Second serve.
Croft is firing missiles himself with that drive serve. Comes up short that time.
High lob. Beltran, cross court. Kane's right there to the corner. That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. A great match. Fantastic action right here. The number 1 seed holds. Kane Waselenchuk wins in singles. Kane and Ben win in doubles, and a great tournament to Daniel De La Rosa and Alvaro Beltran. We have one more match to bring you, and it's the Futures Final. Bobby Horn against Andre Perilla. We'll be back in just a moment with more great racquetball action. Don't go anywhere.